In California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. Brandon McCarthy will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Number 44 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. And with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
McCarthy gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. Chris Davis will get his first cuts here, and the danger is obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Well, and that's exactly what you want from your corner infielders. You got to love having those big boys down the lines that drive the ball out of the yard.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. All even now, 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Miguel Gonzalez gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip right there. Excellent. Just allowing a bit over a base runner per inning. We'll see if he can continue that here in this one.
Jock Peterson stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's gonna give this guy anything he can pull.
Under it now is Davis to put it away for the 1st out.
Batting second,
Yasiel Puig will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
Well, he's got an excellent batting average on the season, and he's hitting over 400 in his last 10.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Line to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Here's Adrian now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he is in there.
High chopper here, and not really much of a chance to get it out anywhere. You can see he tries to force it into second base, but that throw gets there too late.
At the plate is Andre Ethier. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not have a shot at two. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get one, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. LA's on top, 1-0. Mark Trumbo will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Mark Trumbo.
McCarthy's ready. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gonzalez in foul ground. A quick out number 1.
Batting sixth, catcher, Matt Wieters.
Matt Wieters steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in recent days. First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Peterson on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ryan Flaherty will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Well, you know, he had a decent but not a great month last month, so we'll see if he turns things around or if that average just keeps on dropping.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Howie Kendrick will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, it must be nice for a manager to be able to pencil in a guy like Manny Machado over there at third base. He won the Gold Glove in 2015. Great offensive player, but maybe even a better defensive player. He's got great instincts, an excellent arm, and very athletic at that position.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Into the box, Brandon McCarthy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's Paul Janisch gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak.
Shortstop, Paul Janisch.
McCarthy steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped high in the air. Kendrick is there for it. He's got it one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 50, Miguel Gonzalez.
Striding into the box, Miguel Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Number 44 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I'd just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
And he misses again, 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. It remains 1-0.
Leading up for the Dodgers,
Jock Peterson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front of that one. May have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Very weakly on the ground. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
In now is Yasiel Puig as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Into the box now, Corey Seager. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Andre Ethier stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. Manny Machado is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
Adam Jones, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. McCarthy looks in. First pitch on the way. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. And that is 27 for him on the year as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1. Right side and right into the shift. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
And this guy's had his way with him so far. So maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive. So this is a nice first pitch single.
First delivery to him on the way. Mark Trumbo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Ethier's there. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Matt Wieters is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Orioles get 1 on the home run by Adam Jones. Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Davis comes up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, second.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Ah, the perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Stepping in, Brandon McCarthy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone and hopefully you'll get that guy.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Ryan Flaherty heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
The fielder, Ryan Flaherty.
Grounded back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul Yanish.
Paul Yanish in now, hopped out in his first trip. Hit hard to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Miguel Gonzalez.
The pitcher, Miguel Gonzalez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And he falls behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting,
Number 44 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
McCarthy comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Good job of holding up right there. That would have been the inning.
Shot towards second. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a 2nd man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Chopped weakly to the left. Turner's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. Halfway home, Jock Peterson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
the right fielder, number
1 away now for the free swinging right fielder, Yasiel Puig. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Corey Seager started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, on his way to second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
The first baseman, number 20.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Adrian Gonzalez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Tap fouled at home plate. 1 run, 7 hits. 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Hit sharply toward the right side. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. Adam Jones will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. On the move is Peterson. And that's the first out of the inning. Chris Davis will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. Number 28 on the season, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
And all season long, when they've needed the big hit, he's been there for them, and he delivers again here in a tight spot. Now, I tell you, he has really impressed me the way he swung the bat this year. No doubt about it.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Mark Trumbo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. First offering on its way. Matt Wieters is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Chris Hatcher is going to have his work cut out for him here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, Ryan Flaherty stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Just a line drive right back where it came from. He was all over that one, and that'll get that runner in for third base.
Paul Janisch will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. This is line to left, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
The pitcher, number 50.
Miguel Gonzalez will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Oh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. The throw pulls Gonzalez off the base, and I think that's going to be a throwing error.
And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
Number 44 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores, and they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Ethier is there. Let's see if they test it. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Coming to the plate again, Adam Jones, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Seager onto the grass. And that's the 3rd out. Andre Ethier will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second
And you know,
baseman.
he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Howie Kendrick is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. On his way to pitch number 75. Ball pulled high in the air out to left field. Flaherty moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down here 5-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. J.P. Howell is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
J.P. Howell. Now playing second base and batting in the ninth spot, number 26.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And there's ball 1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Mark Trumbo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. From the stretch, a little bouncer. Barnes gonna have to hurry. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting,
Matt Wieters steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Austin Barnes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he's retired here, 1 away.
now batting the second baseman.
Chase Utley will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Jock Peterson will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
Peterson.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Just too many swings and misses on pitches out of the zone. Jeez, swing at strikes.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Flaherty. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ryan Flaherty comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Into the seats, 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Paul Janisch steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out in front of it, strike one. Now the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swing and a little tapper. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 50,
Miguel Gonzalez steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game. Evan Gattis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, man. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
Grounded to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Darren O'Day is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Yasiel Puig leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. And here's a fastball called for strike one. To short, hit hard. Giannis scoops it up. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Corey Seager will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
On the ground to third. Backhanded. The second for one. On to Davis, but too late, and they'll settle for just the one. Adrian Gonzalez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Andre Ethier stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. It's sharply toward third, and that'll get down for a base hit.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner and left. And it, in fact, lands in the corner, foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Number 44 will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Thinks he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Manny Machado will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Adam Jones gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Hit to third. Turner has it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. Carl Crawford will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And he takes ball 1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lined hard toward right center, and that'll be a base hit. So it's a pinch hit single here to start the bottom of the ninth, and maybe these guys aren't done just yet. Carl Crawford, with that base knock, has just collected career hit number 2,000 in his fine career. That's a ton of hits, pun intended.
Yeah, and everybody makes a big deal of the 3,000 hit club, and rightfully so, but 2,000? Well, that's a pretty select group of players too, and it's definitely something to be proud of.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Here's Giannis for 1. And that will send some folks to the exits, I'm sure. It's a double play, and they're down to their final out now. Chase Utley makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in now, Jock Peterson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one. With the picturesque San Gabriel Mountains in the background, a look at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Number 44 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Kershaw looks in. 1-0 on its way. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. High and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Ethier. Gone! So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. Number 25 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ballgame with a solo home run.
Into the windup and the pitch. A little bouncer. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Steve, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Into the seats, 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Ethier has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. And with a quick breather here, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready, because they will be involved.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Batting fifth,
Evan Gattis will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
The 0-1 on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He's not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better. Hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gattis looking up. Gone! A solo shot there for Howie Kendrick. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece. Stepping in now, Justin Turner. And so take a look at ball 1. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Eric Karros, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And any time you can come into someone else's house and come out of it with a sweep, really lifts your whole ball club. That's what these guys are looking to do if they can take this third and final game here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard toward first. But therefore it is Davis. He spears it for the first out. Corey Seager will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase, but when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Ripped on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Adrian Gonzalez will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Center fielder
Andre Ethier will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
On the ground to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need... Ryan Flaherty will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Flaherty is retired, and there's one away.
Batting 7.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Get some fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Standing in now, Francisco Pena. Hit hard towards the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Batting 8.
Jimmy Paredes will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Thompson in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Stepping in, Kevin Gossman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kevin Gossman.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty: unfair.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Jock Peterson will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Trace Thompson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fielder, Trace Thompson.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, catcher,
A.J. Ellis gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line. Davis has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles, set to start the 3rd inning in this one. Number 44 stands in.
leading off for Baltimore, second baseman.
Kershaw gets the sign.
44.
Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Kendrick back to Adrian, and it's a double play.
And this just undoes a lot of the work done by the leadoff hitter. Remember, he made the guy on the mound burn through a ton of pitches before he actually reached base. But instead of capitalizing on that, the next guy turns right around and bounces into a double play.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Clayton Kershaw digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. Hit hard to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Hard liner toward short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, third baseman,
Justin Turner stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Chris Davis is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Evan Gaddis now standing in, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting,
Ryan Flaherty is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Flipped out the other way towards short. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Corey Seager will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
number 5.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, number 2.
One gone now in the Dodger 4th, and now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss by Gonzalez as he comes up empty, and there are 2 away. Andre Ethier will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Tap fouled at home plate. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Francisco Pena heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Kershaw's ready. First pitch on its way. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder
Jimmy Paredes is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Fair or foul? We'll let you be the judge. I thought I saw some chalk kick up on that one, and yeah, you can see it right there. It pretty clearly kicks up a puff of white, so that's a good call by the first base umpire, and that'll wind up turning into a double.
Kevin Gossman will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe 2. This is a big-time chance.
And that misses inside 1-0. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. And this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Number 44 steps into the box. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both the lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
And I think the fact that this bat shatters kind of took away the rhythm of the play defensively. So they're able to get the force at second, but no real chance to turn 2 on that play.
Now a snap move over to first. Runners back. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Peterson, and the run is in to score from third. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
In the end, this will be an RBI single off the wall, but it could have and probably should have been a whole lot more.
Mark Trumbo will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Ah, that's just a great spot for the fastball against a hitter like this. Just off the plate enough to make him offer, but not good enough that he can do anything with it.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Chris Davis digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Jock Peterson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Trace Thompson will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
High pop-up. Number 44 is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. A.J. Ellis stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now, that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
Carl Crawford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Howie Kendrick will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest. Justin Turner will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
Trying to hold the lead. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. Pedro Baez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Evan Gattis will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 delivery. Chop foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. This is line to left. Peterson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
I'll tell you, if this is in off the plate just a little bit further, this thing might end up in the cheap seats in left field. But instead, it just gets to the outer half. He still gets pretty good wood on the ball, but he winds up pulling it right at someone.
In now, Ryan Flaherty, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Under this one now is Kendrick. And that's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles,
Francisco Pena digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Corey Seager will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swing, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Adrian Gonzalez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Andre Ethier, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1. It appears safe to say now that that man right there has turned things around from his last start.
And it's a great sign, too, of exactly what you need to do. You have to have a short memory out there. But you're right. He's pitching with a lot more confidence in this outing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he is just wearing guys out with that two-seam fastball. I don't care if it's inside, outside, he's really hitting his spots well.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. Still a 3. Jimmy Paredes is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Jimmy Paredes.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon, as it's been a good contest so far.
It really has. Both pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and the scoreboard shows it.
Up next for the Orioles.
The pitcher, Kevin Gossman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Adam Jones will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Adam Jones.
Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Comes set, now the pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Number 44 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
From the stretch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Peterson ranging back. Still going back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He singled his last time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Mark Trumbo will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's 4-2.
Well, when you break it all down, there are 3 things you got to have to be successful. Pitching, defense, and the clutch hitting. These guys have been able to ride all 3 so far. That's a big 2-out RBI there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chris Davis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kendricks got it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him. And Odrisamer Despaigne will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Trace Thompson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High and deep to center field. Paredes ranging back to the track. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 17.
A.J. Ellis will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Drilled to the right side. Reined in. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Chase Utley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26. Chase Utley.
Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Howie Kendrick will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Justin Turner stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Trumbo. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers strength. Yimi Garcia will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Evan Gattis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Third baseman
Ryan Flaherty will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Seared down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
This is a little bit of a surprise in pitch selection here. I mean, the guy was just way late on the fastball the pitch before. Why throw something soft in the strike zone and speed up his bat? That's only doing the guy a favor.
Francisco Pena comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And the slider gets him swinging, two gone. Jimmy Paredes steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. He's set and the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Towards second. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And in case you're wondering, here's what the remaining Orioles bench looks like should they want to make a move here. Odrisamer Despaigne will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First offering on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final. Leading off the inning, Corey Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up, a spin and a throw, and a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first down.
First baseman
Adrian Gonzalez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Andre Ethier will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball. One and 2, here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. left side. To his left, Flaherty. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 4-2. Chris Hatcher will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Number 44 will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
If you're not an absolute speed merchant on the bases, if the pitcher slide steps, he's got a much better chance of throwing you out. The defense sniffed it out right there. The slide step worked. Great throw to second base, and he's gone.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Right fielder.
Now in the box, Mark Trumbo. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
The crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot there.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Striding in to start the ninth, Jock Peterson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 21.
Trace Thompson will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. A.J. Ellis will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Zach Britton is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's quickly 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. High and deep to left center field. Paredes going back on it at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Scott Van Slyke will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Scott Van Slyke.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And that will fall as he comes through off the bench. It's a base hit. And he'll make it for third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone.
Second baseman,
Howie Kendrick settles into the box in a big spot. Tying run at third, winning run at first, where a ball into the gap might be able to end it.
Well, the stage is set, fellas. We'll see if he can make it happen.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Paredes on the move, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score from third on the sacrifice fly, and we are tied here in the late innings. Justin Turner has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And that's swung on and missed for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. Luis Avilan will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame. Chris Davis will start things out here in the 10th, and you have to figure this is not a position that he or anyone else on this team, for that matter, expected to find himself in.
Yeah, they had to figure they were home free, but just a dreadful job of sealing things up in the bottom of the ninth. And now they've got to find some way to put that inning behind them and go to work getting themselves at least a run here.
Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Evan Gattis digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Third baseman
Ryan Flaherty digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless tie, Seager will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Britton's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman,
Adrian Gonzalez strides in, grounded out his last time through. Brad Brock will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for Baltimore, number 35.
Adrian Gonzalez steps in now. Chopped weakly to the left.
Now batting, number 23.
On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Andre Ethier struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. And this is low, ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Trumbo moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Francisco Pena comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Swing and a little tapper. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Jimmy Paredes will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. To his left, Seager. Throw on to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now. Already 2 away.
Pitcher number 35, Brad Brock.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Brad Brock. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Thompson, and that retires the side. Jock Peterson brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Solo shot to right center. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over. And the Dodgers were given a big boost today by the play of this man, Howie Kendrick. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's just...
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Mike Morin earned the win, his 4th this season, as the Angels got past the